Hey everybody, it's Erin Reese from Erin Makes, and welcome. Let's talk about all things a Christmas card swap. So the 2025 Christmas card swap is officially live. I have the link down in the information section where you can find out all of the details, check everything out, where the address is, what all the qualifications are, how to sign up, where to pay, all that fun stuff. But let's go over it together so everybody's kind of on the same page. All right. So what is the card swap? What is this all about? So, if you love to make handmade cards and you would like to check out other people's handmade cards, you want to be part of an amazing card swap community, handmade cards, then this is the place for you. You are going to make anywhere between 10 and 20 cards that are all handmade. They can be all the same. Every single card can be different. You can use whatever products you want on your cards. It can be one brand, it can be many, many brands. It can be supplies that are 30 years old or more, or it could be brand new products that you just got in the mail. Whatever it is that you want to use on your cards, by all means, go for it. It can be kits. It can be handmade, specifically you design the whole thing. It does not matter as long as you put it together. That is all that matters. So once you have created your cards, there are a couple of stipulations. One, we are keeping it to A2 size. I know I'm kind of rumbling down here. I'm going to give you, well, I don't have the card handy, but I was going to give you a sneak peek about a class that's coming up, but there we go. It is an A2 size card. So an A2 size card measures to be 4¼ by 5½. We do this because if you're in the US, we have standard size paper, which is our copy or printable paper, right? It fits into our printer. And if you cut that in half, it makes 2 card bases. Plus, with the smaller cards, the shipping is less, the cost is less to ship to me, to ship back to you. So it's just a little bit easier all the way around. The other qualification, handmade. Pretty easy, right? The third one, put your name on the back. Now I have a little soapbox I'm going to get on about this one. Number one, for me to make sure you don't get your cards back, please put your name on the back because I get thousands of cards, especially for the Christmas card swap. I get thousands of cards every year I've done this. I want to say this is probably, what are we at? I think we're at 6 or 7 years now, maybe 8 years of me doing this Christmas card swap. And we have anywhere between 70 to 100 swappers. And I don't cap it. I leave it as open. Anybody who wants to join can join. So anybody is part of it, right? So that is where as many people that want to be a part of it. So I cannot remember every single card that comes in. So please put your name on the back. Point number two. So when I'm calling you out, I do videos. So I do live videos where I showcase all of these amazing cards. Because if you send in 10 cards, you're only getting 10 cards back. But I said I get thousands of cards for this card swap. And I mean it, thousands of cards. So to showcase and to give love to all the amazing card makers that are out there that may not have a YouTube channel, may not want to do a YouTube channel, but I love promoting everybody's creativity and all of their little works of art because they're little. That's what I mean by little, not that they are little works of art. They're just smaller sized. So I want to showcase all of these amazing artists and all of their amazing card making skills. So I do a series of videos over the Christmas cards, and we showcase every single person who mails the cards into me. I bring out anywhere between 2 to 5 cards. If they're all the cards are the same, that's the 2. If the cards are all different, I will pick 5 or 6 different cards and I will showcase them and show you how to possibly make them to give you inspiration for making your own handmade cards. Isn't that a fun idea? All right, so that is where that comes. And lastly, you made this amazing card. So you need to put your signature on it. You need to put your stamp, a sticker, a handmade. Initials are a little hard for me because there's a lot of people in the swap and I may not always remember the initial that goes with the name. So a full name would be preferable. And if you ever have any questions, any concerns, any problems, we have a Facebook group. So there is a Facebook group for our card swap. The link is down in the information section, along with the link to the Facebook group, the link to join the card swap, the link to check out all the information about where to mail it, what the dates are, all that fun stuff. That's all down in the information section. So therefore, everybody is on the same page. Okay, so you've made your cards. You've made either 10 or 20. That's the max. If I get any more than 20, I just feel like I'm just drowning in cards, which is cool. I love handmade cards, but there's just too many. I don't have enough space for it all. That's just what it is. So once you've made your cards, what do you do next? You pop them in a little mailer. Your name is on the back. You've made your cards. And the second thing is do not put anything on the inside. Like don't write sentiments, because some people might use your card as a Christmas card. Some people keep the cards as inspiration. It's whatever I like, especially for when we do non-Christmas, I tend to use those birthday cards as birthday cards. So when you get your cards, you can do whatever the heck you want with them. It's up to you. I personally use them as inspiration. And then I also give a few to my mother because she loves to give them out for birthdays and stuff like that, and Christmas and all those other things. So make sure you put your name on the back so you know who made them. I'm not claiming your cards as me being made. You made them. So you've sent me the cards and no envelopes. We're all making the same size card. So you don't need to send envelopes with the card because that's just extra weight, which is extra postage, which is just, it just gets to be really confusing. You are most welcome, if you would like, to put them in the little plastic baggies. If you want to give instructions to how you made your card, I would love that. I love handwritten notes or printed notes or whatever you want that tell me what you did so I can give a shout out to the products you used, the technique that you did. And there's a spreadsheet that has all of the, I want to join the card swap. And just as a heads up, you joining the spreadsheet does not mean that, or not seeing your name on the spreadsheet does not mean that you're not part of the swap. The swap, you joining the swap is you paid for the return postage and you mailed your cards into me. That's being a part of the swap. The spreadsheet is just a way to keep track between transparency between you and me. If I get cards in and your name's on the spreadsheet, I'll add them. Just because you paid though, I don't add the name on there. I only add the name once the cards are physically in my hands, and then we add you to the spreadsheet list. So just as a heads up on that. And again, if there's any questions, ask the Facebook group. The Facebook group is amazing, and that link is also down in the information section. So the spreadsheet has, I know I'm kind of jumping around, sorry. It's a hot moment. We're going camping tomorrow, and I've got card swap, and I've got maker's retreat, and I've got a class I'm teaching in 2 weeks, and I've got the camp out that I'm going on for the next week, and I'm going to be completely out, potentially out of any internet, anything. So it's a little crazy. There's a lot going on, which is great. It is great. All right. So the spreadsheet has all the information. It's got your name. It's got, if you want to send me a tracking number so I can keep track of your, when your package comes in. It also has the date that I mailed it back to you. It also has what video date that you were on, because there's multiple videos. It's just kind of a way for us to communicate and be transparent about that. So the link is on there, is in the Facebook group, but there's also all of the information, where to mail, everything is in the card swap and how to pay. Now, what does the payment cover? The payment covers return postage. The payment covers the packaging. So once you've mailed me the package, I go through the cards, I add you to the spreadsheet if you didn't put your name on there. I double check that the number that you have sent matches what's on the spreadsheet. And then I start doing videos. When I mail it back to you, you don't need to include anything else besides your cards and the package that you mailed it in. That's it. I take care of everything else. So I do all the label printing. I have the return packaging, so that way they're all the same. It makes it easier for when I return the mail back. That means everything's printed nicely. I can read the printing, all the kind of fun stuff. And then you pay on the website. So that's where I make the return postage on there. Please don't send me cash. I need to have the mailing address in my system. That way I can print out the return postage. Makes it pretty easy, right? All right, so if there's any questions about the card swap or how it runs or how it works or any of that fun stuff, the Facebook group, you can leave a comment on this video, you can do all the fun stuff, but it really is a ton of fun. And now, what do you get out of it? Why do you want to be a part of this card swap? Well, it's fun, first of all, because why not? You want to be a part of it. It is a blast. You get to make cards. You have a purpose for the cards. I know we all have reasons we make cards and we necessarily don't pass them out. I am the most notorious person for making a card and then not sending it out to anybody. But I love to see other people's cards. I love to see the ideas. There's so many amazing techniques out there. There's so many wonderful products. So sometimes we need a purpose for creating in order for, like a reasoning behind it. And it's not just to have a batch of cards. If you've got a deadline, I'm a deadline girl. If you've got a deadline, you've got a reason for doing this, then maybe it'll help you get that little, hop, skip in your step to get some cards done. So what are the dates? The dates, and we got plenty of time, so don't worry. It's not like it's just around the corner. You have until September 9th to get the cards in the mail. That's the date, the last date you can post it. Now, this is open worldwide. This is not just for US residents. I do have it open worldwide. Right now on the website, it has it for 10 cards is the price, 20 cards is the price for USA. UK and Canada also have a price. But if there's a country that I need to look up to see what the return postage is, let me know and I can put that price into the website as well. Because that's just a flat rate. There's no extra added on onto my website when you're paying for the return postage and all that stuff. I look to see what it is, and then I cover the cost of like the mailer and like all that stuff. So, and like obviously I have to have taxes and all that mess that comes out of it. So just be aware of all that mess. All right. So if you still want to be a part of it, but you're not seeing your country listed on there, I can add you. We have had people from all over the world be a part of this card swap. We've had USA, Canada, UK, Australia, Bermuda. That was a fun one. Puerto Rico, which is still USA, but it still has to fly across an ocean. Where else have we had it? We've had Germany. We've had, oh, in Poland. We had a Poland once. So if you want to be a part of it, just realize it's probably going to be a little more expensive for shipping to happen, but please feel welcome to join at any time. I can't control the price of the postage, but I want everybody to feel like they are welcome. You need a goal. See, I get it. I get it. All right. So I'd say it's Christmas card swap, but this is not just limited to Christmas. If you want to do winter theme, if you want to do New Year's, if you want to send in Hanukkah cards, you want to send in Yule cards, Kwanzaa, anything that's kind of in that wintry vibe during the month of December-ish, that's what we're aiming for. So if it's true Christmas, it can be any colors, any products, whatever your little heart desires. Please feel like you are welcome. I don't want anybody to feel excluded. Whatever you want to have, as long as it's not demeaning to anybody, that's the only thing. This is all about upbeat, happy, cheery, make everybody smile. And, you know, it's to make everybody feel good. That's the whole point about creating, is to feel good about it. That you are welcome to put onto a card. All right. And if you do have any questions, pop them in the comment section here. I would love to answer them. All right. So let's see, what else can I talk about with the card swap? It's just fun. So what do I get? I get so much inspiration from the cards. I love doing the card videos where I showcase all the amazing cards that come through. And also on that spreadsheet that I was mentioning, that's transparent. If you've got a YouTube channel, you've got an Instagram channel, you've got a Facebook, you've got something that you would like to promote, not a personal one. I don't want to blast everybody to your personal space. But if you've got something like you've got an Instagram that showcases your cards, you have a YouTube channel where you make card videos and things like that, please post it. I will add that link to the video that you are in with your cards. I will add it to that video link. I would love to help promote anybody who wants me to give you a shout out on top of your amazing cards. It's also open to every single level of cards. I'm going to show you right now. My daughter loves to be a part of the card swap. Sorry, I'm just grabbing over. And she's a beginner. She's just starting. She is learning what she is doing. So she goes in and she did a bunch. She's already added, and she's got her name on the back and everything. She's 12. I think she did this about 2 months ago. She was so excited. She got them done early. So she made prints. So this is using a gel print. She did some doodling on her cards. She made some fun, cool backgrounds for the gel prints. Everybody is welcome. It doesn't matter what product you use, what supplies. If you are brand new at making cards, if you are a veteran at making cards, everybody is welcome. I will tell you, I have my favorites in terms of designs. I love fun folds because I love being able to open them up and find the new ways. I love interactive cards when there's things that light up or wobble or move or flicker or have fun little flippy flaps that move over. That's just me personally. But if you are a stamping and a coloring person, I would love to see your cards. That is one thing that it's not my forte. I'm not the best at. So I truly appreciate all the hard work. I have seen stitching on cards. We've seen paper piecing. Bash that paper stash. Oh my goodness. There's so many amazing cards that can be made by using scraps of paper and just gluing them together and a little fun sentiment in the corner. So many fun techniques for that. So whatever strikes your fancy, please feel free. And if you need inspiration for your Christmas cards, you're just like, I don't know what to do. Take a look at the back catalog I have on my YouTube channel. We have years of these card swap videos of so much inspiration from these card swaps that you can take a look. We have upwards of 50 to 60 cards per video, different cards, different styles, different techniques, different products. And I explain also in those videos, oh, if you don't have that particular stamp, use this. You don't have this die, use that. So I give you possibly ways of you using what you have in your stash at home to create those particular cards. You don't have to have that exact same product. So there you go. All right. So are you going to be joining the card swap? Are you going to join all the fun stuff that's part of this amazing card swap? I would love for you to. Again, cards need to be sent to me by September 9th, and then I will return them. I will have them post-dated by September 30th, by the end of September. So you will have these cards in your possession well before the holidays happen. that awesome? I'm trying to do this a little bit earlier because I know a lot of people like to kind of get their plans going. And it's like summer. You have maybe a little bit more time this summer to create and get creative, which also opens up the possibility for having a January, February card swap. So that's when like the due date would be then. That's where I'm kind of thinking. Usually I do 2 to 3 card swaps a year. This year it's only 2. It's been a little crazy. But I bumped this one a little bit earlier so we could potentially have another card swap at the end of this year. And like the due date would be January. So maybe it would be like Valentine's Day, spring, something like that. I don't know. When do we need to sign up? So you can sign up anywhere up until September 9th. You can pay now. It is active now. And so that just, I mean, again, there's no like cutoff. I don't have a limit to how many people. Like I think if it got a little crazy and we got into like the 200 range for people, I might have to cut it off. I've never gotten that much. I think the most we had was 98 one year. That was a lot. But if we get to that number, I'll let you know if we're going to cut it off. But that's how you sign up. Basically, you pay. That's your return postage. So I have a way to send, because I cannot send cards back to you unless I have the funds to return the cards. And you send the cards to me. So the deadline to finish that and have that all completed is by September 9th. So you got plenty of time. Hopefully that answers that question. And that is all on my website. The link is down below. It's Erin Reed Makes, and there's a little card swap link, or you can just click the link down below. It's all in there. And all the deadlines, where to mail it to, the deadline to mail it, like all the little nitty gritty. There's lots of little things like don't mail envelopes, put your name on the back, all that kind of stuff. I've been doing this for years, so I've kind of honed it down to like the necessities of what is, I'm trying to keep it as cheap as possible, all that kind of fun stuff. All right. So that's the where you need to sign up. So while we're waiting, if there's any more questions that need to pop in, because I would love to answer your questions, let me chit chat quickly about, because I know this is just a head talking, but I have a really fun event coming up and there's still a couple of spots left and I would love to have you. I'm just getting my picture. I have the Makers Retreat coming up. So this is an in-person retreat and it is from July 31st to August 3rd. It is just outside of Austin, Texas in Dripping Springs. And it is a weekend long filled with so much fun. It goes from Thursday to Sunday and we have 3 educators, myself, Amanda Stevens from Pear Blossom Press, and Jennifer Perkins. Each one of us is teaching 3 classes and we have so much fun. It is a blast. And you are going to be getting anywhere from 1 to 3 projects completed per class, and there are 9 classes. And also on top of that, you get your own 6-foot craft table. It includes your lodging, it includes all of your food, your drinks, your snacks, everything. You show up and you just create. You don't have to think about a thing. I'm a mom, I'm a busy mom. I understand what it's like to have to like the mental load of everything and like this and this and this. And sometimes you just want to be able to go somewhere and not have to worry about a thing. It is all just laid out for you. You have time to create, you have time to just relax. You have time to chit chat with fellow creatives. You can have a drink. You can not have a drink. You can snack all you want. You can eat all the fun food. I make all the food for you. It's all just chill. And we have the entire house to ourselves. It is so much fun. Some of the projects we're going to be making, just to show you some of the techniques, we're going to be doing sublimation. With Amanda Stevens, we've got a couple of fun techniques. We've got light up cards. She's got a few different light up things. And she has some new products coming out. And you are going to be some of the first people to be creating with those brand new products, including some fun new interactive cards. We're also going to be doing some paper crafts. Arden Studios, we're going to be working with their brand new release coming out very, very soon. So we're going to be doing some card making and a 12 Days of Christmas little set, some little fun paper craft things. We're also going to be doing some watercoloring with chroma paints. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to show you these amazing chroma paints. We're also going to be doing some painting projects, a mixed media art panel. And then Jennifer Perkins, we're going to be doing some really cool projects with her. We're going to be doing some book binding. We're going to be doing stenciling on felt. And we're also going to be doing some bead painting. And that is just to like top it all off. Those are just to give you snippets of what some of the classes are. So it is what I call the Makers Retreat is a little bit of everything. We're going to be painting. We're going to be making cards. We're going to be doing paper crafts. We're going to be doing sublimation. We're going to be doing mixed media. We're going to be doing all kinds of cool things. And so if you're wanting to kind of just get a little bit out of your creative zone, try something fun and new, and with 3 different educators, that is the best part. It's not just the same person teaching the same thing all the time. I get a little old. I get it. That's why I bring in new educators every year. So this is the year. Last year I had 2 different educators. This year I have 2 other educators. And next year we'll see what happens. So some of the amazing sponsors is included for the classes. So again, Pear Blossom Press is one of the amazing sponsors because Amanda Stevens, and she's also bringing in Trinity Stamps to be a part of that wonderful set. Arden Studios is one of our amazing sponsors, Art Esprit, Chroma Paints. Oh my goodness. We also have giveaways and swag bags. And inside of those giveaways and swag bags, you might see products from Barely Art, Visible Studios, Xyron, Quarto, Art by Marlene, and another amazing sponsor we have is Stencil One. Those are the stencils we're going to be playing with. So, and that is just the tip of the iceberg. So there, not only are you going to be having all kinds of fun, there's also swag bags. We have games that we play. It is truly a weekend full of tons and tons of fun. Now, I also understand that not everybody can make it to this in-person event, and there is a virtual part of this event as well, and that is going to be announced towards the end of the month. So just stay tuned to that. I have a camp out I have to go to. I'm going to be living in the woods with the bugs. I'm going to be sleeping in a cot. But as soon as I get back from that, those sales will be up and ready to go very, very shortly. If not the end of this month of June, then definitely by the 1st of July or the beginning of July, the sales for the kits. And so you can be a part of the entire retreat, just not the house, not the food, not the lodging, but all of the classes plus some bonus classes, let me tell you. And you will get the kit shipped to you. You can also just be a part of the event because you may have some of the supplies and want inspiration from the classes, so you can join without having the kit received. So all kinds of cool stuff, all kinds of fun. All right, it looks like there's a couple more comments. Shaker cards. Ooh. Oh, are you asking for the card swap? Are shaker cards okay? Absolutely. Shaker cards are fantastic. I love all kinds of cards. Any technique you want to do in a card for the card swap, by all means, please do it. I was like, ooh, I want to go, but then I saw the dates. Yes, I have the date set for a couple reasons. One, because it's easier for me in the summer because I've got kids and I've got, we live in Texas and school starts the middle of August. But then by the beginning of August, we've got football and we've got band and we've got all kinds of stuff. And the fall is crazy. It starts getting into the crazyville. And we have a couple of other trips that we're going on this summer with, like, we've got Scout Camp, and then my daughter's a Girl Scout, and we've got a Girl Scout event that we're going to. And so this is the weekend that fit in our schedule that also the house that we have for this event had available. So there you go. But you can always be a part of the virtual event, which will be in September. So it's about 6 weeks later, and that way you can be a part of all the fun virtually. And the same educators, the same classes, everything, and you get all the same products mailed to you. So there you go. All right, I think I've chatted long enough. If anybody has any other questions, please feel free to leave the links down or leave the questions down in the comment section. I would love for you to join the card swap. I would absolutely love for you to join the Makers Retreat. It is going to be so much fun. Past sessions, we've had ladies who have brought tarot cards, and I got my first tarot reading, which was absolutely amazing. We were also last year, it was when the Olympics was happening. So we had the Olympics on. Not in the craft room because we didn't want to bother anybody who was wanting to do just their own personal crafting. So we have a whole separate room for where you can eat. That's in the kitchen. And the crafting room, you have your own 6-foot table, your own space, your own plugins, drying racks, all of it. You're going to be playing with your own Glassboard Studio. That is a class set. You don't have to keep it, but you get to play with the Glassboard Studio. It's so nice. I love my Glassboard Studio glass mat. So you get to play with one of those. You have your own craft mats. There are some class supplies that stay at the retreat, or our class sets that we use just for the retreat, but it's going to be a ton of fun. I guarantee you it's going to be so much fun. And join the card swap. I mean, that's just the tip of the iceberg. All right. Thank you guys for letting me yap on for a little while. Again, if you have any questions, please put them into the comment section of the video. Send me a message, join the Facebook group, ask the questions there. And I hope to see you at some of the fun, at least one of the fun events this year, either in person, virtually, or part of the card swap. Bye, everybody.